You get a look there at Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg. Today, it's the home opener for this new season. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it.
Time for baseball under the Tropicana Field Dome in St. Pete. Today, it's the home opener for 2007. New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. DJ LeMahieu is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Two tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
And he struck him out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
One guy who's been struggling a bit, Matt, Edwin Encarnacion. Talk about struggling. He had less than 5 hits the entire last month.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Garcia ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall.
This right here is the difference between an average hitter and a very good hitter. The average hitter probably doesn't do anything with that pitch, but this guy goes down and gets it, muscling it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
So coming to the plate, Torres. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Hit hard on the ground to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the. Now at the plate, Joey Wendell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rays, second baseman, Joey Wendell.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And Matt, you look at they split right now, but they lost the first game, won the second one. So you're looking at momentum is on their side. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards them here in this third game.
Now here's the pitch. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike two.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
No problem here. 1 away. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, there's no doubt this club really needs Kevin Kiermaier to turn it around. It's been a tough go for him so far in this series. He hasn't gotten a hit yet, and he's a guy that they really rely on. They need to get him going sooner than later.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl doesn't get a lot of complaints from players or coaches about his strike zone. He calls a good zone. And more importantly, he's consistent.
So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
And he lays off for ball one. In for strike two.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Ready with the 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Hit out towards second. In time to first, and there are two away.
Batting fourth, right fielder.
So here is Avisail Garcia. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And that misses, ball one.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. One left for Tampa. They trail this one 1-0. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Hey, he's having a terrific season. Keeping that average up there above the 300 mark, that's an indication right there. Two strikes, and he's still able to get the base hit.
Sanchez.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez as he loops under the ball and pops it up. Aguilar is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Here's big Aaron Judd. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First delivery to him on the way. Squared that one up just a little late. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch, and he got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. A runner on first with two away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here comes the 1-2 to Hicks. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for the Yankees. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0.
Leading off for the Rays, the shortstop.
Into the windup and the pitch. Brandon Lowe stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Curveball that time, not even close. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. Just have to be ready to swing.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And the pitch. Ground ball left side. One away.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And I'm looking down at second base at DJ LeMahieu. Talk about overlooked. Now, this guy's won Gold Gloves, and people don't even know about it. He's got tremendous range, great hands, makes all the plays.
Now, here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away. So striding in, Austin Meadows, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. And he takes ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
LeMahieu is right there. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Another beautiful day here in Central Florida, but we continue our game under the roof here at Trop. Here's Didi Gregorius. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. In the air now, out to left. Pham is there. He's got it 1 away. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Here it comes. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 1 out, nobody on. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Wendell is there. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Lined hard toward right center. And the Rays are in the hit column.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
Mike Zunino stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A runner at second, nobody out. To third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Up next for Tampa Bay. Second
digging in to try it again. Joey Wendell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's in there for strike 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over him.
Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. A fastball right over the outside corner. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gregorius onto the grass, and that's the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that
Now
pitch
batting,
up in the zone.
center
They took him
fielder,
up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 delivery. Little tapper down the first baseline. He's got to hurry, and he is out on the tag. Rays strand just the one. It remains 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Torres. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Swing and a liner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. This is gathered in out there by Garcia for the first out.
How about it? Left fielder.
Riding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Garcia has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow.
Up next for the Yankees.
At the plate,
First
Edwin
baseman.
Encarnacion. He singled his last time up. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Misses with a curveball that made him move his feet. 1-1 now to Encarnacion. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Digging in, Tommy Pham comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-1.
The 0-1 delivery to short. Story picks it up, and he's set down, one away.
Up next for Tampa Bay. Right
So here is
fielder,
Avisail Garcia.
Avisail
0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Oh, nice piece of hitting. He reached for it and stayed with it. The ball is executed. Catcher set up outside. He hit the glove, but the batter hit the ball before it hit the glove.
Into the box, Brandon Lowe, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That misses, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And that one right down Main Street.
He just took a fastball right down the middle, 2-0. He must have been sitting on a breaking pitch, because you don't take that unless you are.
To 2-2 now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only 1 out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well. So it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Hicks. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another chance, Andy Diaz.
Andy Diaz.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Oh, he tried to get him with a backdoor curveball, and the hitter just stayed with it and drove it the other way.
Meadows.
In now, Austin Meadows, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Paxton comes set. Here he comes 0-1. Hard hit toward the hole, and that's through into left field for a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Whoa, those 2 out base hits. Those will kill the other team right there. He comes up with a big hit to tie this game.
Jesus Aguilar is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can. Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Here now is Mike Zunino. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's now 3-1. Digging in once again, Joey Wendell. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control.
And he will get there to make the running play. And stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 2-1 on its way. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2. Aaron Judge is on deck. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Aguilar moving to his right, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit to short. Low comes up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, beautiful dive. How about that?
And leading off for the Rays.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's to the left hand foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a pop-up now. LeMahieu is there for it. 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Tommy Pham. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Had him reaching a bit there as this is pushed foul off to the right. It's 2-2 now. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Avisail Garcia. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit on the ground toward the left. Gregorius is there, and a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup and the pitch. Didi Gregorius is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
DJ LeMahieu.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Left side. And the throw gets him at first on as fine a play in the hole as you're ever likely to see. 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trevor Story. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 1-2. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Wendell is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again.
And
Brandon Lowe. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out. Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, you got to like how this inning's starting off. He starts the inning with a pretty high pitch count, and your first guy to the plate makes him work. This is playing right into your hand right now on the offensive side.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting, third baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Andy Diaz. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. In there for strike 1. Rolled slowly to first. To his right, Encarnacion, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the designated
Ready for
hitter,
another shot now, Austin Meadows. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
It looks like fatigue's not going to be a factor for him. He's still popping the glove in the high 90s, and we're late in the game right now, Matt.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. He spoils another one, and will do it again.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at-bat. He's seen a lot of pitches.
Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there. That is the 6th foul ball in this at-bat. Now, for those who like to see a lot of pitches, he's doing it for you.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3. Ready once again. Torres, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Number 25.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Line toward the gap in left center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Giancarlo Stanton now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Rounded down the third baseline. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Stanton is retired, 2 down now.
Up next for the Yankees.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. High pop-up. Aguilar is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Score holds. It's 3-1. Striding in once again, Jesus Aguilar. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Dom Herman gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. And a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
On the ground to third. LeMahieu on to Encarnacion, and they get them both. A double play.
The batter.
Stepping in, Joey Wendell. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Fastball in there for a called strike. Here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
Center fielder, Kevin.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
2-1.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Tap down the line. Here's another 2-2. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And awfully close there on 3 and 2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Left fielder,
Tommy Pham is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Matt, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Swing and a liner, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. This is on the ground over to first. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, he's been on a bit of a cold streak, and he gets a base hit there. That's the kind of hit. He didn't hit it hard. This is one of those that you need to get in the hit column. This is a good jump start for him.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Runners on first with 1 down. Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. The 0-1 off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next,
digging in once again, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And another foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he's safe.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound.
Number 15.
And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock. but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick. Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now sure would be a good time.
Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the board. So here is Avisail Garcia. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eight. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside, 1-2 now.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Now at the plate, Brandon Lowe.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Brandon Lowe.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Andy Diaz. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Stanton has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. Diego Castillo comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Diego Castillo.
Trevor Story is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Oh, what a dive to first. He's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Number 25.
Now at the plate, Torres. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Giancarlo Stanton now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Edwin Encarnacion is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the